Hello, welcome to Elizabeth's Craft Room. I asked for some suggestions of what people would like to see on video, and I was requested by my lovely sister-in-law Sally, hi Sally, to show how to demount wheels or wooden stamps and make them clear mount stamps. Now, I was always very much a woodblock girl. I liked my stamps on wood, but I've found so many easier ways to use stamps when they are clear mounts. So there are various reasons you might want to do this. I mean, for example, that would be a box for wood mount. That would be a box for clear mount. So you can actually see that storage, you're going to be a lot better with clear mount. They're also cheaper once you've got your blocks, and you can see where you're putting things down. So for placement, it's really good. So I'm going to show you two ways of demounting depending on what you're doing. So this is one of our standard wheels. This will be the first standard wheel I've demounted. I have done some of the builder wheels because I find those a struggle personally to get those straight. So I've demounted some of those, but I'm going to do this one today. So I'm just going to pull this out. Now when you're doing, you're demounting the wheels, you will find there is a seam somewhere, and you just want to get your finger underneath there. And Amanda, my upline, her word is piggle them, so I'm just going to piggle this and pull it off, and you'll see that very easily, the rubber very easily comes off the wheel. And I'm just going to get rid of that excess adhesive, we don't need that, and then we'll be ready to go ahead and mount this. Now, we've just got in the new 2012-2013 main Stampin' Up catalogue in the UK, we have just got the cling mount foam so that we can actually do this for the first time. And it's actually on page 7. It's here. You get 2 sheets of it at 21.6 by 28 centimetres, kind of just slightly smaller than an A4. And underneath there's also the clear mount stamp cases so that you've got somewhere to put your stamps once you've demounted them. Okay, so when this stuff comes, it looks like this. Don't worry if it's got wrinkles in it. Don't worry about that. I also found as I left it, it started to bend, so I just put it under something heavy to flatten it out again. That's absolutely fine. So what I'm going to do first is work out how long I want my stamp to be. Now, the reason for that is with a wheel, I'm going to put this on a block when I'm stamping with it, and I actually don't want it to be longer than the block. I could use my largest block, the one that does the background stamps, but I would rather this was a bit shorter. So I'm going to take my rubber scissors, my Crafton rubber scissors, and I'm going to trim around the image so that I don't cut through anything. And that looks as if that's going to be the perfect size, if I can show you that a bit closer. Okay, so you've got two backing sheets on this. One side, when you peel it off, is very, very sticky, and that's where you're going to put your stamp. So you're going to put the rubber direct onto there and give that a press down. And I just like to put the paper back on and really press it on to make sure that's stuck and that's not going anywhere. And then peeling this back, I'm going to use my Crafton rubber scissors again just to cut this. If you don't have Crafton rubber scissors and you're using kitchen scissors, you're not going to find it quite as easy to do, and you are going to need some sticky stuff remover to get your scissors clean again afterwards. But it can be done. It's not too thick to cut. Okay. So now I'm going to peel the backing off here, the other side, and there's my cling material, and that is going to go straight onto my block. And to show you how pretty this is, what should we go for? Go for some Elegant Eggplant ink. And this is one of our brand new ink pads, so a lighter touch required than our older ones, not very much pressing down, and I'm going to press down along there, and there you go, absolutely beautiful image. So that is no longer on a wheel. I can just do it with a stamper. My ladies who don't like wheels are going to love using that now. Okay, so I'm now going to show you how to demount a wood stamp. So this is from Creative Elements, and a reason you might want to demount some of your wood stamps is if they've got text on them, so that you can actually place them without having to use a Stamp-O-Majic to line them up, and you can get them straighter. So that's what I'm going to do with this one. Now when you're demounting a wood stamp, you're going to, it's piggling again, you're going to take it off the stamp altogether, but you don't want the grey foam, because the demounting stuff comes with its own layer of foam, so you actually just want to end up with the single rubber layer, and just sort of give that a little scrape off. That'll be absolutely fine. Okay, so now exactly the same again as I did before. I'm going to take this stamp, and just to use as much of the sheet as possible, I'll go right up there into that corner, give that a good press on, and then taking my rubber scissors I'm going to trim round it. Now by trimming it quite tight, I can see from above then whereabouts this is on my, through my clear block, and hopefully stamp it straight. Okay, so I'm just taking all of those little sticky elements out. We don't want that sticky to be coming through on the front, because it will stick onto everything. And then peel off the backing. And I'll get all of my blocks. And then we're ready to test again. And we can see exactly where we're stamping. So that's demounting. I hope you've enjoyed this video today, and I will be back soon with more.